good right there. I like how she said she kept telling them that white Jesus wasn't gonna do it either.
Yeah, white Jesus ain't gonna save you. Yeah. Ain't no white Jesus. He ain't coming. He's not coming to save you. But he tells us that all you Negroes, white Jesus ain't coming.
Yeah. White meat.
I don't know if y'all seen that video of that sister that went in on Al Sharpton, but when she went walking down the street, she ran into a white man in a wheelchair. And he said, "You right, sister. Jesus is a brown man, and anyone who reads the Bible will know that." This is a white man in a wheelchair in South Carolina who told the truth.
Said, I agree.
Yeah.
One of them said, I agree.
Yeah.
Because they know it's your dumb asses that don't know. Y'all still think this is where it's at. Y'all still think this is where it's at. You rather look like a white man than look like you, or somebody that looks like you. Like this. You prefer to look like the white man than look like you. Guess what? He's coming back for you. To help you. Unless you're not for him, he gonna kill you, then he gonna help you. Finish that up, Bob.
It's Ecclesiastes.
Oh my God.
12 and 14. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
He gonna kick it with you until some shit happens. Once the shit start going down, he gonna protect himself and jump shit.
Hey, that's just like
Titanic.
That's just like hanging with a wicked ass person, and you know they wicked, and the moment that they get caught up in some shit, just because you're right near them, you're guilty by association.
Right.
Same shit, man.
But they gonna jump ship on you and let you go down alone if they can.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Now Jake go through that all the time among theyself, man. They hanging out with some nigga, and they about to, you know what I'm saying, his homie is telling them, hey, let's go roll out, let's go, you know what I'm saying, like I got some money over here, I'm about to go pick up. And then you go, your dumb ass give him a ride because you think he cool, he your friend. And then he tells you to pull up at fucking Wells Fargo, and then when he coming out, that nigga running back to your car with the strap. You know what I'm saying? And the security shooting at your shit. And now you running away. Now you running away from the law. Now you mixed up in that shit.
Oh yeah. Then you can't clear yourself.
Yep.
Because you a snitch now.
Yep. So it's the same thing, man. When you trust in this devil, just be prepared to get what comes with that, man.
Right.
You know, if he overthrows you, if he does what he does, and being the perfect devil that he is, just eat it up. You know, you should have known from the get-go.
Who gonna pity? Who gonna pity? Nobody. You should have been playing with fire. That's why you got burned.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
Yeah, his mind is constantly privy to imagining how he's gonna basically bring destruction on these people, man. That's what he lived for. He did that since the beginning. How could I make sure these niggas' lives are miserable? How could I make these niggas' lives more miserable than it is? As long as I got the mental capacity to think these things out and map out different ways to keep these niggas worse and worse and worse and worse in their estate, that's what he do. That's what he do, man. And everything is all set up by design. Hey, that nigga Lawrence Fishburne and Boys in the Hood, he broke it down perfect, man. He was letting these niggas know that this white man got all this shit set up by design for you niggas. That's why there's a liquor store on every corner, a gun store on every corner. He was letting these niggas know. You know? And this devil, he lives to make sure you niggas are living in this circle that you in, man. Which, as long as you living in this circle, you just gonna be destroyed. You know?
This continuing 16. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Yep, he will not be satisfied with blood. How are you not satisfied with blood? How? That's the end. Somebody just perished and got deathly injured. But he's still not satisfied. He's still not. What's fucked up? He's so wicked. If he eradicated all the Jake off the planet, he would begin to eradicate his own people off the planet.
Yep.
Along with the other heathens.
That's how you get out.
That's how he gets down. That's why there's certain Edomites that aren't making it in society. That's why there's such things as poor Edomites on the planet also. Two-time losers. Because he ain't trying to help them. He's only trying to help himself. If you ain't helping him help himself, then you caught out there. That's the only way you can help yourself as an Edomite by dealing with this white, with your brother, the other tribe of the white man. Is if you help yourself. Whoever the most selfish wins. So how could you, Jason, who he's trying to kill, believe in that? Is there more? That was a little more. Let him finish that up.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 17.
I got something.
If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee,
Hey, read that again.
it's Ecclesiastes 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there. And though he pretend to help thee,
Hey, you should find him there, man. Every time there's trouble, expect the so-called white man to be the sinner.
Ten to hell.
He's always gonna be right there, man.
Then he gonna be like this with bloody hands. It wasn't me, it was them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he do.
Yep.
this Ecclesiastes 12 and 17 again. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine
So
thee.
he pretend to help. If that's what a deceiver does, he gonna pretend to help. Though he pretend to help you, what does it say after that?
Hey, example. When you niggas do all them punk ass rallies and protests, you think the white man is helping you when he get out there with you. When he out there holding signs with you and chanting and marching with you, you think that's this devil helping you.
Yeah.
When and in the same token, a lot of them be agent provocateurs.
Yeah.
And they be the ones that'll start setting shit off and burning shit down. But then in the media, they'll paint it like you niggas is doing
They'll just use the word
burning
thugs.
down. Yeah,
We all know word association.
Yeah, they'll name you
thug
thugs.
or black or Hispanic.
Yeah,
Let's not play games.
you know, he ain't helping you, man. He's further trying to cash you down.
Yeah.
You think he helping you? You know? Hey Jacob, hey Jake, he got that open arm spirit, man.
Yeah.
You know, he got that open arm, man. Anybody come, you know, I'm desperate, I'm down. Anybody come deliver me, even my enemies. That's Jake, man.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 18. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
Yep.
He gonna do all of those things to deceive you, but when time goes, he gonna do it for the opposite side against you. He was doing it with you, but then he gonna turn and do it against you. I've had examples of this. My best friend still can't get over that same old enchantment that the same white man's been putting on him since day one. You wonder why they always fall out. I got one quick one. It's Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Yep.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Lies is a form of deception.
Yep.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. And that goes back to the snake charmer.
That's who he is.
Right.
That's who he is.
If you ever watch snake charming, you don't know which is which. You don't know if the charmer is charming the snake or the snake is charming the charmer. You can't tell who's controlling who. That's what makes it look special to you dumbass people that do that dumb shit. Over there in India, wherever else y'all do that shit at. You can't tell which is which. That's why at any moment you may charm him for 4 or 5 minutes, and then you know, he go back into the little sack or whatever he's in, or he might strike and bite you. You never know. That's the so-called white man on you though. That's how he acts. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know if it's working or he's just setting up to strike and get you. Read again, it says, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder, which is a snake, that stoppeth her ear. They don't hear you when you say, no, mercy, mercy. When you say mercy, they take it as aggression and you want them to keep going. That's how they act.
Like Martin Luther King.
Right? Right?
And the so-called white man, he doesn't understand mercy until he needs mercy.
Right.
That's the only time he actually understands
And
it,
what's
man.
funny is he don't expect it. You actually don't expect mercy from him. He don't. You talk to any white man out here and say the Lord's gonna come back and kill y'all. I know, and I'm cool with that. You know it's black, right? Yeah, I know. They accept it more easily than anybody else. Y'all gonna change, y'all gonna get exterminated off the earth. Okay. Well, for now, I'm gonna live it up though. That's their attitude about it. They don't even expect mercy. They know they don't deserve it. Like that comedian, Louis C.K., what did he say? He said, yeah, any time in history, you go back and white people are just having a wonderful time. In the past, though. In the future, you gotta believe we're gonna pay hard for this shit. You know? Straight up, they even know that they don't deserve mercy. It says, verse 5, it says, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Charming never so wisely. Why would you even play with a damn snake? Why would you even be a snake charmer? You're asking for death. So when you mess around with your enemy, you're asking for death. For him to strike you down and take your position in life.
This is another psalm of David, and this is what you Jake down there, this is what you ought to be saying and thinking in your spirit and praying to the Lord for, man. This is Psalms.
Not Jesus, by the way.
Right. Psalms chapter 28,
Got y'all killed.
verse 3. It says, draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts.
Yep.
Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert. This is what y'all supposed to be pondering upon and meditating on, man.
No.
Because they regard not the works of the Lord, nor the operation of his hands, he shall destroy them and not build them up. You know?
Yep.
You know? Instead, you niggas want to forgive them. You know?
What happened to recompense tribulation and them that trouble you?
Huh.
It say forgive. It says forgive your brothers, not your enemy.
That's where they get it confused at right there.
Yep. That old Jesus sees the board.
He broke it. Esau was our brother, but he broke that brotherly covenant a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
He been stopped being our brother.
And when he gave away his birthright and the way his actions from that point on, he became a bastard because the Most High wasn't dealing with him like that no more.
Yep. Yep. Matter of fact, where is that? Get the scripture.
It's a rude awakening coming for you, Jason.
that?
Rude awakening coming. Y'all don't get killed by this so-called white man, thinking everything's sweet. Go to his house doing martial law and the famine and see if he give you some bread. Watch what he really give you. He's probably gonna shoot your ass down to take you in and use you up for meat. And that's what they do. That's how they get down.
We'll eat you.
It's Amos chapter 1, verse 9. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the places thereof. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and kept his wrath forever. So the scriptures is telling you that the so-called white man, he kept his hatred for you as long as you've existed. Where was his mercy and love at?